Hey YouTube, I was wanting to show off a pretty cool, rare piece of history here. This is a U.S. gas rationing coupon. Say that 4 times fast. And it says Pueblo Army Depot Horde, and that is referencing Pueblo, Colorado. A quick history lesson here. So, in 1973, the U.S. was into it with the Middle East about oil and gas. And gas prices were climbing due to an oil embargo by the U.S. And that was in 73. In 74, the U.S. government started rationing oil and urging people, to ration it themselves, conserve it in some ways. And these little coupons here, which they're very small. So here's my hand reference. So I mean these are little bitty. They were printed around 4.8 billion of them were printed. So we're talking about at that point pretty much everyone in the U.S. could nearly have one. So it was quite an amount of these little coupons were printed. And right after they got them printed, the gas crisis actually ended. So the U.S. government had 4.8 billion roughly of these little things uncut, just sitting there. And they were stored in Pueblo, Colorado. And they hung around about 10 years. And after 10 years, the U.S. government finally said, we have to destroy them. And they ordered all of them destroyed, all 4.8 billion. And 2 sheets were actually left. They were ordered to keep them, I guess. One of those sheets is in the Smithsonian Institute. And then the other sheet, at one point it was up in Colorado Springs at the A&A Museum. And it might actually be in private hands now. That's been some years ago, but I don't know. And I don't remember how many of these coupons were on each sheet, but there wasn't hundreds or anything. There's pretty small amount. And that was in 1984 when all those were destroyed. Well, the workers that were hired to destroy all these actually stole some of them. No one really knows how many were stolen, but a few of them actually made their way out into, I guess, the collecting public. And many of them, they were all cut up and damaged and everything. And this is one of the few that's actually graded. And it graded, very choice uncirculated, a 64. Auction records on these things are obviously very sketchy. There was one that sold around the year 2000, maybe '01, for about $1,300. And, it's really hard to price these things. I personally think that they're in this shape, they're probably worth in about the $250 to $300 range, if I were to guess. But where I'm getting those numbers, I really have no idea. But trying to get $1,000 out of this just seems a little asinine to me. But it is a really cool piece of American history. And I wasn't alive in 73, but I have heard stories about the gas crisis and how scary that really could have gotten. And if you have any stories about the gas crisis or want to throw some details in on this, by all means, please leave it in the comments. But that's really everything I know about this coupon. And it is a coupon. It's not a piece of currency or anything. But the back of the note is, well, nothing. It is perforated a little bit. But it's a really neat piece of history. So hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to the comments. Thank you.